Hello, this is Will Bradford from West Michigan. Welcome to Christ is Coming Soon. We have a number of anomalies, and I wanted to point out to everyone that we're going to go to a different page and look at what is up, and we're going to play it. There's, if you can see, we'll put it up here. This is Ben Kalin, MENKALINAN. And then this is Alhena, ALHENA stars. Okay. Now below that is Polex and Castor. But I wanted to point out that he has Jupiter here, but it wasn't available when I went on to Google Earth, Stellarium, or NASA Eyes in the Skies Exo-Planets, or even the solar system one. Anyways, here we go. We're going to play it and see if you think there's possibility.
Now, what I'm going to show you here is the approximate position of the Nibiru and its 7 planets coming in. Because this is apparently a genuine photograph, in the center there with this red with the black dot and the what appears to be a planet up to the left. It's coming in, this photograph, what I'm going to show you on Stellarium, is set up for Hobart, Tasmania, south of Australia. And you'll see Jupiter. Now, if you just notice around here, the stars aren't that numerous, and I think what's happening is that the light coming from the distant stars are being absorbed into the rear of the magnetic field because the light is being bent. I mean, light is bending in space all the time. In the old Cathay ray tubes, which is the old television sets, that's how a television set works. You bend the light.
This is the channel Planet X Nibiru.
So I'll now go over to Stellarium and show you
There's
the same
many channels,
basically. So there's Jupiter there. We'll pull that over. So in this area here is where I was showing you.
And
now,
what I found on Google Earth is HD 44092 is the closest point to that area that he just pointed to. HD
then as we go back towards
space
where I think that the Nibiru object is
44092.
Go back again. Lights
go
go
over
on.
that again.
So the light
HD space 44092. Type that in Google Earth,
towards Taurus,
or even in the other star charts programs, and you'll get that point, that area to check. And I want everyone to check. I've got this telescope here to look through when I get a good weather. Our weather right now
possibly,
is
this
cloudy.
hasn't been noticed by the authorities. There she comes on again.
I hope I'm pointing at myself now.
Jupiter just goes off screen now.
Anyways, I want to make sure that that's a real life photograph. I contacted Planet X Nibiru through his message board below the website, which I'll post the link, and ask him if he knows where he got the source from and if that's a true photo of recent.
Appear to be around,
I mean, I'm talking days,
here.
Not November or January of 16 or 17.
Now,
I want a recent one if that's a recent one. So hopefully he'll get back with me on that.
So that's just a little update on what I've been able to
but like I said, Google Earth is back in 2007. So they've had those blocked spaces out, 2 areas out for the last 8 years.
The twins, first and second coming.
And they haven't blocked this out.
So
that area that I just checked into
talk to you later.
the coordinates Okay, we're going to go on to another one, and we'll see it. Hopefully the computer and the program will click this. This is one of my favorite go-to guys, Nibiru PLanet X 2016. He also has Planet X News on a YouTube channel, so please use those. Okay, let me go to, and we'll go to this. I saw this last night on the ISWA weather, space weather. But Scott is real good. Scott Seal, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Thank you, Scott, for what you do in the last few years.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. It is April 20th, 2017, and we are about to have a very wild one dealing with space weather. As of right now, ladies and gentlemen, our magnetopause is being battered by solar winds coming from the sun, as you can see on the illustration on your screen. The magnetopause is bending inward. It is under a tremendous amount of pressure.
I noticed that. It went right into the,
once again, on the
where
sun.
the satellites are.
We're going to keep moving across each one of these illustrations so I can clearly show you what is happening.
I'll show you
our magnetopause.
Like Scott had, what I just did a few minutes ago.
The Earth is being literally
That's one of the
by
CMEs right there, the large one.
To the solar winds in just a few minutes.
And this is mine.
Actual speed and the increase.
Look at all the redness down here in South in Antarctica.
As you can see on this
it's really taking over. Look at North America's in yellow.
Is absolutely
not green. It's even red over here by
the if you look very closely at the
Alaska, Canada area.
Called the bow shock.
Anyways, let's go.
It begins as normal pressure.
You can look at all of them here that I've got running on the current time of
this increases
4:19 through 20 or whatever it is.
Planet. This is the daytime side, the sun side of our planet Earth.
That's how you change them right here. You just click on the current time and then apply.
I can show you these illustrations. Now, this is the actual solar wind.
Unless I've got the wrong.
Remember me telling you, the length
of
these
not going to let it do it here. Let's
the longer they are,
back
the
up
higher
a day.
The solar winds. These solar
I know
winds
why.
Are now battering the Earth. This is definitely increasing.
Just type in a
radiation, and this radiation is impacting our planet. Once again, this is just not good for our planet, and it's not good for any living creature on this Earth.
Wow, look at that, strange.
Very closely, pay attention to my cursor. Some of these solar winds are actually coming back towards the Earth.
And this is the same that he has, I think, 4:19, and hopefully a timeout of 20
of high
on today.
Levels. And ladies and gentlemen, when I say
this is the CME one also, I've got it also on a separate one here.
They are very
But this is all the other planets. You can see the planets listed in colors. Anyways, let's go here. I like this one.
Right now.
Now, that blowout here.
The yellow is
taken out Mars. It's gone through the white, the Spitzer.
Into the orange.
And of course, Mercury is the Earth is over here. Venus is over here, and Mercury is the deep yellow.
Which is the
Let's watch it again.
You see my cursor.
Yeah, it went right along that.
This radiation right now has.
And then he's showing right there. Boom.
Once again,
we're in some of it here within.
This is directly attributed to what is happening.
3 days, the 18th, 21st. So we could get this tomorrow. Some of it.
Massive explosion.
And this is some of the SDO.
Massive sunspots once
again
the
stereo
towards our planet,
to show you.
And two massive coronal holes. One of them is passing now.
There you go.
The other one
right there.
Here, probably within
the
next
look at that fire up there.
2 hours. Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
we got another action.
Increases the internal pressure on the Earth. It heats up the core, and this is what causes the earthquakes and the volcanoes. Now we're going to be getting to a complete
right there
earthquake update
on the